Scotland, a land of amazing differences. Here, giant mountains reach for the sky, hidden in swirling fog. Valleys, carved out by old glaciers, bathe in the sun. The air is clean and fresh, filled with the smell of heather and peat. This land is shaped by nature's incredible power, a place where beauty and wild nature live together. From the rough peaks of the Highlands to the rolling hills of the Borders, Scotland's landscape shows the powerful forces that created it. Its coastline, a dramatic mix of cliffs, sea stacks and secret coves, shows how strong the North Sea really is. This wild beauty, this feeling of being at the edge of the world, is a part of Scotland's soul. It shaped its people, its history and its culture. Come along, dear viewers, as we uncover the amazing facts about Scotland that will blow your mind. There's a special colour you see a lot in Scotland, a colour that stands out against the lush green hills and misty landscapes. It's a fiery crown on many heads, a striking red that catches the eye and tells a story. Red hair, a bright symbol of Celtic heritage, is more than just a genetic trait. It's a vibrant thread woven into the fabric of Scottish identity. This striking hair colour is very common in Scotland, where it is celebrated and cherished. It might seem like a simple thing, but the science behind why so many Scots have red hair is fascinating and complex. The gene that causes red hair is recessive, meaning both parents need to carry it for their child to have red hair. This gene, known as MC1R, is a small but significant part of human DNA. In Scotland, where communities were historically isolated, this gene became more prevalent. Both parents often carried the gene, increasing the chances of red-haired children. The isolation of Scottish villages for centuries meant that the gene was passed down through generations, becoming a common trait among the people. Additionally, the influence of the Vikings, who also carried the red hair gene, further contributed to its prevalence in Scotland. Marriages within these communities solidified this unique characteristic. Red hair in Scotland is more than just a physical trait. It's a badge of honour, a symbol of strength, resilience and a fiery spirit that has been passed down through the ages. From ancient Celtic warriors who were known for their fierce red hair to modern-day Scots, this trait is a proud reminder of their rich heritage and enduring legacy. The red hair that you see today is a direct link to the past, a living testament to the history and culture of Scotland. Red hair is something to be proud of, a unique feature that sets Scots apart and connects them to their ancestors. It is celebrated in festivals, art and everyday life. So, the next time you see a flash of red hair against the backdrop of a Scottish glen, remember you're seeing more than just a hair colour. You're seeing a piece of Scotland's living history, a vibrant thread that ties the present to the past. This red thread of ancestry is a beautiful reminder of the enduring spirit and rich cultural heritage of Scotland. Scotland's gifts to the world go beyond its beautiful landscapes. This land of rugged beauty and rich history has also been a cradle of innovation and discovery. From the ancient universities that dot its cities to the cutting-edge research labs, Scotland has always been at the forefront of scientific advancement. This small nation has a history of innovation, especially in the field of medicine. The contributions of Scottish scientists and doctors have had a profound impact on global health, helping millions around the world. From the early days of medical education to the modern era of groundbreaking research, Scotland's medical pioneers have always been driven by a passion for discovery and a commitment to improving human health. One name stands out, forever remembered in medical history: Sir Alexander Fleming, the man who discovered penicillin. His work has saved countless lives and continues to be a cornerstone of modern medicine. Fleming's journey to this monumental discovery was filled with curiosity and perseverance. Born in 1881 in Lochfield, Scotland, he showed an early interest in the natural sciences, which eventually led him to study medicine. Fleming, a Scottish doctor and scientist, changed medicine forever with his accidental discovery of the world's first truly effective antibiotic. His work in bacteriology and immunology laid the groundwork for this groundbreaking find. In 1928, while studying bacteria, he noticed that a mold had contaminated his Petri dishes and was stopping the bacteria from growing. This serendipitous observation led to the identification of Penicillium notatum, the mold that would give us penicillin. This mold, Penicillium notatum, would be what gave us penicillin, a drug that would save countless lives from bacterial infections. The discovery of penicillin marked the beginning of the antibiotic era, revolutionizing the treatment of bacterial diseases. Penicillin's impact was immediate and profound. During World War II, it was used to treat wounded soldiers, significantly reducing the number of deaths from infected wounds. Its success paved the way for the development of other antibiotics, transforming medical practice. His amazing work earned him the Nobel Prize in Physiology or Medicine in 1945, shared with Howard Florey and Ernst Boris Chain, who helped develop penicillin for everyone to use. This recognition was a testament to the collaborative effort that brought penicillin to the world. The combined efforts of Fleming, Florey, and Chain ensured that penicillin could be mass-produced and made widely available, saving millions of lives and changing the course of medical history. Fleming's discovery started a new era of medicine, changing how we treat bacterial infections and forever altering the course of medical history. His legacy lives on in the countless lives saved and the ongoing research inspired by his work. Scotland has a long and proud tradition of medical innovation, with many other Scottish scientists and doctors making important contributions to the field. Their work continues to inspire new generations of researchers and healthcare professionals. From the discovery of anesthesia to advancements in surgical techniques, Scotland's medical pioneers have left an indelible mark on the world. Their spirit of innovation and dedication to improving human health remains a guiding light for future generations. The spirit of invention in Scotland goes beyond medicine, showing up in many inventions that have shaped the modern world. From the practical to the profound, Scottish ingenuity has left a lasting mark on our lives. One such invention that everyone knows is the telephone, invented by Alexander Graham Bell, a Scottish-born scientist and inventor. Bell's fascination with sound and his relentless pursuit of transmitting the human voice over long distances led to the revolutionary device that changed communication forever. Sir Arthur Conan Doyle, a Scottish physician and writer, gave the world the famous detective Sherlock Holmes. Holmes, with his sharp mind, ability to solve mysteries, and iconic deerstalker hat, has become more than just a character in books. He's a global phenomenon, inspiring countless adaptations and captivating generations of readers. From revolutionizing communication to shaping the world of detective fiction, Scotland's legacy of ingenuity continues to inspire and amaze. It's a testament to the power of curiosity, determination, and a touch of Scottish brilliance. The story of Scotland is one of strength and a never-ending fight for freedom. Throughout history, the Scottish people have fiercely defended their land and their right to be independent. Their struggles are part of the nation's very identity. Names like William Wallace and Robert the Bruce are remembered in Scottish history, representing the spirit of resistance against English rule. Wallace, an ordinary man who became a warrior, rallied the Scottish people against English rule in the late 13th century. His bravery and skill at the Battle of Stirling Bridge made him a national hero, a symbol of unwavering courage in the face of oppression. Robert the Bruce, crowned King of Scots in 1306, continued the fight for independence, finally defeating the English at the Battle of Bannockburn in 1314. The stories of these heroes, passed down through generations, remind us of Scotland's unbreakable spirit. Scotland's culture is as rich and varied as its landscapes, full of traditions that have lasted for centuries. From the iconic kilt to the soul-stirring melodies of the bagpipes, Scottish traditions show us the heart and soul of this captivating nation. The kilt, more than just clothing, is a powerful symbol of Scottish identity and clan affiliation. Each tartan, with its unique pattern of colours and lines, represents a specific clan or family, connecting the wearer to their ancestral heritage. The sight of kilts swaying together during a Highland dance or a clan gathering shows the lasting power of tradition and how important family and belonging are. The haunting melodies of the bagpipes, often associated with battles and grand ceremonies, make us feel both sadness and pride. The sound of the pipes, echoing through the valleys or filling the streets of Edinburgh, is a sound that is deeply connected to Scotland's cultural identity. And we can't talk about Scottish traditions without mentioning haggis, the national dish. Scotland's beauty goes beyond its rolling hills and rugged coastlines to include historic cities full of legend and mystery. Edinburgh, the country's capital, is a city of contrasts where medieval alleyways lead up to a volcanic peak with a majestic castle on top. Edinburgh Castle, perched atop Castle Rock, dominates the city skyline, a constant reminder of Scotland's turbulent past. Within its walls are centuries of history, from royal residences to prisons, each stone whispering tales of kings, queens, and battles long ago. Greyfriars Kirkyard, an old cemetery in the heart of the city, is said to be one of the most haunted places in Scotland. From the Royal Mile, a historic street lined with shops and pubs, to the haunting beauty of Greyfriars Kirkyard, Edinburgh is a captivating blend of history, culture, and just a touch of the supernatural. Scotland's cities are more than just buildings, they are alive, each with its own personality and contributions to the world. Glasgow, Scotland's largest city, embodies this spirit of innovation and resilience. Once a centre for shipbuilding and heavy industry, Glasgow has changed itself into a hub for culture, art and design. The city's Victorian architecture, once covered in soot, now stands proudly restored, a testament to Glasgow's industrial past and its vibrant present. From the shipyards of the River Clyde to the trendy boutiques and art galleries of the merchant city, Glasgow is full of creative energy. Scotland's cities, from the ancient Burghs to the modern metropolises, offer a glimpse into the country's evolving identity. As the sun sets, casting long shadows across the Highlands, the wind whispers a story. It's a tale that has been carried on the breeze for centuries, a tale that resonates with the very soul of Scotland. The Highlands, with their rugged beauty and timeless landscapes, have always been a place of mystery and legend. Here, every rock and tree seems to have a story to tell, and the wind carries the voices of those who have walked these lands before us. It's a story as old as time, passed down through generations, a story of love, loss, and the enduring spirit of the Scottish people. The traditions of storytelling in Scotland are rich and varied, with each family adding their own chapters to the collective memory. These stories are not just tales, they are the lifeblood of the culture, binding communities together and keeping the past alive in the hearts of the people. They say that on the Isle of Skye, where the sharp peaks of the Culinary Mountains reach for the sky, lives the spirit of a young woman named Mary. The Isle of Skye, with its dramatic landscapes and misty mountains, is a place where the veil between the worlds is thin and the past feels ever present. Mary's story is one of the many that have been woven into the fabric of this land. Mary, they say, was engaged to a sailor who died at sea. Her love for him was as deep as the ocean, and his loss left a void that nothing could fill. The sea, which had once been a source of joy and adventure, became a constant reminder of her sorrow. Every wave that crashed against the shore seemed to echo her grief. Every night she would climb to the highest peak, her heart heavy with grief, and sing a sad song, her voice carried on the wind across the waves. Her song was a lament for her lost love, a haunting melody that spoke of longing and heartache. The wind, which had once whispered stories of hope and adventure, now carried her sorrow to the farthest reaches of the sea. One stormy night, as the waves crashed against the cliffs and the wind howled like a banshee, Mary's song was heard by a selkie, a mythical creature that could change from a seal to a human. The selkie, drawn by the sadness in her voice, emerged from the stormy sea. These creatures, part of the rich tapestry of Scottish folklore, are said to possess the wisdom of the ocean and the ability to bridge the worlds of land and sea. The selkie, moved by her sorrow, revealed his true form and offered to take Mary to her lost love. He promised her a reunion beyond the mortal realm, a chance to be with her beloved once more. It was a tempting offer, one that promised to end her suffering and bring her peace. But Mary, torn between her love for the sailor and her connection to the land, refused. She could not leave the place that held so many memories, the land that was as much a part of her as her own heart. Her decision was a testament to the strength and resilience of the Scottish spirit, a reminder that love and loss are intertwined with the land itself.